Hello and welcome to my channel. Here I break down high-level manifestation concepts and bring them to you with love so that we can all manifest better and quicker. Here comes my question for this video. Please teach me, what does it mean to truly embody abundance? Please go deep. Give me information that match the vibration of elite creators.
Now we're moving into deeper waters. You're not asking for surface teachings anymore. You're not asking how to manifest abundance. You're asking what it means to become it, to truly embody abundance, not as a technique, but as a state of being. And that's a conversation reserved for those who've touched the edge of the veil and are ready to tear it down completely. So let's speak to the frequency of those who already know they are creators, not just in theory, but in presence. You're not beginners, you're not looking for signs, you're not hoping, you are refining, calibrating, remembering. Let's begin here. To embody abundance is not to chase outcomes, it is to exist in a constant state of sufficiency, of overflowing isness. It's not wanting for anything, not because you have everything in the physical, but because you are the source of everything. There is a sacred shift that occurs when you move from desiring abundance to being abundance. That shift is the end of separation. No more me trying to get that. It's just I am. I am the one who has. I am the one through whom all things flow. I do not acquire abundance. I emanate it. Now let's make something clear for those vibrating higher. True abundance has nothing to do with money. Money is a symbol, a tool, an echo of the state you occupy. Abundance is not numbers in a bank account. It is being in harmony with life itself. It is resting in the awareness that nothing can be withheld from you because there is no outside. There is only you pushed out. You are not in the universe. The universe is in you. So when you embody abundance, you don't ask, will this work out? That thought never arises because you no longer live by cause and effect. You live by assumption and expression. The outer world becomes an obedient shadow, and your inner world, the first cause. You become the law. You walk into rooms differently. You don't negotiate your worth. You don't second-guess your path. You carry a vibration that says, of course I am supported. Of course everything aligns for me. Of course you don't perform abundance, you radiate it. It seeps into your voice, your choices, your pace. You speak less, you move with certainty. There is no frantic energy, no need to prove, no urgency. Why? Because when you are truly in the state, time bends for you. What you seek has already arrived, and the world simply must catch up to that conviction. And that is embodiment. It is living from the end so fully that the beginning rearranges itself in real time to reflect your certainty. Advanced souls, those of you who already understand the law, this is your final frontier. Can you rest in the knowing of the unseen so deeply that you no longer need the seen to reassure you? That's mastery. Let me offer you this. The embodied abundant one doesn't ask, how do I make it happen? They ask, who am I being? Because all manifestations flow from identity. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. If you're still trying to manipulate the mirror, you're forgetting the one holding the mirror is you. So the real work is not fixing the reflection. The real work is entering the silence, going to the root, dwelling in the state of already being fulfilled, already chosen, already flowing in divine timing, and doing so without needing any outer confirmation. And let me say something that most don't speak out loud. The state of abundance does not beg. It does not hustle. It does not panic. Why? Because it knows that manifestation is not a reward for hard work. It is a reflection of alignment. You don't earn abundance. You remember it. You stop resisting it. You allow it to express through you. You make space for it by releasing the idea that you must strive to deserve. That's the paradox. The less you need it, the faster it comes. Not from apathy, but from wholeness. So, how do you know you've truly embodied abundance? When your inner conversations change, when you no longer argue with reality, when you no longer fear a dip in the numbers, when you feel wealthy even while nothing has yet shown up, when gratitude is your resting state, not because you're trying to be positive, but because you are abundance giving thanks for itself. You don't ask the universe to provide. You assume it already has. You don't chase alignment. You live from it. That's what it means to be an elite manifestor, not someone who gets what they want occasionally, but someone who consciously dwells in the self-concept that nothing is withheld from them. And from that state, the world bends. Not because you're controlling it, but because you've transcended the need to. You don't try to attract. You become magnetic. You don't manage outcomes. You command realities. And you do it not with effort, but with stillness. Stillness is the language of the advanced. Stillness says, I know who I am. I know it is done. And nothing needs to be added. That's the real abundance code.